You wake up, open Outlook, and your inbox looks like a junkyard? Crypto scams, fake invoices, phony security alerts, password reset emails you never requested. You didn't sign up for anything, you didn't click some shady link, so why is your Outlook suddenly drowning in spam? If this is happening to you right now, you're not imagining it. Thousands of other Outlook users are dealing with the exact same thing. Here's what's going on, why Outlook spam filters seem like it quit its job, and what you can do to actually take your inbox back. I'm Lauren from the Clean Email app, and here's why you should trust me. We've been helping everyday people clean their emails and keep them clean for over 10 years. We've literally processed billions of emails, and for each video, I tap into the expertise of the Clean Email team to make the best tutorials for you. Let's get into it. Now, this probably has nothing to do with anything you did. Spam searches are coordinated. Spammers blast out millions of emails at once using freshly created domains and rotating addresses. When one of these waves hit, a huge chunk of Outlook users get buried at the same time. You didn't trigger it by clicking something last Tuesday. Your address just happened to be on today's list. And the part that really gets people, Outlook spam filters learn from patterns it's already seen. It catches stuff it recognizes. But when spammers spin up brand new domains with fresh name senders, Outlook has no record of them yet. There's a gap between when the spam lands and when the filter figures out the junk. That's why obvious garbage sails right past your junk folder like it has a VIP pass. So yes, reporting every spam email does help, but it helps over weeks and months, not in the next 5 minutes. You're training Microsoft filters for the future, which is great, but it won't do anything about the 47 messages that show up since breakfast. Same deal with blocking individual senders. Spammers don't stick with one address, they rotate senders' names, swap domains, change display names. So blocking one is basically playing whack-a-mole with an infinite number of moles. Let's start with what Outlook gives you to work with. Option 1, switch your junk mail filter to strict mode. This is the most aggressive filtering Outlook has. Here's how to turn it on. Open Outlook on the web, hit the gear icon in the top right, go to Mail, then Junk Email, pick Strict. Individually decide who is allowed to send you mail. Check the box for Trust Email from my contacts. Save. Now, only people in your contacts and safe senders lists get through to your inbox. Everything else lands in junk. It works, but it's aggressive. Emails from new people, online order appointments, confirmations from places you haven't added yet, all going to junk. So you'll want to check that folder every day or two and mark real emails as not junk. Option 2, create rules to auto-delete spam by keyword. Congratulations, or cloud storage, or account verification. You can build a rule that nukes those on arrival. Go to Settings, then Mail, then Rules, click Add New Rule, give it a name like Spam Keyword Filter, set the condition to Subjects Include, and type in your keyword. Under Add Action, pick Delete. Save. And this catches specific spam campaigns, but spammers change their wording all the time. So you'll end up creating a new rule every few days. And that's the core problem with Outlook's native tools. They let you react to one sender or one keyword at a time when 50 different addresses are flooding your inbox daily. That approach runs out of steam fast. Mass spam attacks and all the other features that you wish your email provider had that it doesn't is why we built Clean Email. Remember how Outlook's filter only catches what it already recognizes? We have a screener feature that takes the opposite approach. Turn it on and it holds all messages from senders you've never interacted with before they reach your inbox. You see who's trying to get through and approve the ones you actually want, and block the rest permanently. For spam already sitting in your inbox, Clean Email groups messages by sender and subject. Instead of right-clicking and blocking one email at a time, you can select entire groups and mark them as spam in one click, and then hit Create Rule, and that turns it into an auto-clean rule that handles matching messages going forward. The next spam wave is dealt with before you even open Outlook. Our unsubscriber feature shows you all your subscriptions in one place and lets you unsubscribe from the junk you don't want in a single tap and select the ones that you do want. And I have a 15% off discount for you in the description below. Before we wrap up, a couple things you can do right now to keep this from getting worse. Stop opening spam to unsubscribe. If the email is clearly junk, crypto offers, fake invoices, random prize alerts, you've won a gift card stuff, don't click anything inside of it. Not the unsubscribe link, not the images, nothing. Clicking confirms to spammers that your address is live, and that almost always means more spam heading your way. But don't panic. A sudden flood of spam doesn't mean somebody hacked your account. Check for warning signs you don't recognize. Settings, changes you didn't make, login alerts from weird locations. If everything looks normal, you're fine. Your address probably just ended up on a list. That's the full picture on the spam flood, and now you've got the tools to do something about it, instead of just deleting the spam junk every morning. If your spam filter still isn't catching things, I've got a full video walkthrough on fixing that right here. Now go take your inbox back.